Let me know if you laugh. Yes, I have. Lots of fun. There's some fun one-on-one. My little granddaughter turned 4 at the end of April, and she announced that she was not just 4, she was super 4.
Oh, super 4.
Superhero 4. She is a dynamo. She's got a very cerebral older brother. And I think her role is not going to be cerebralness. How much older is he? About 20 months. But it was, it was a real shock for David when Clara arrived.
Yes.
He's adjusted.
He was no longer the super cerebral guy.
My granddaughter is a very spirited child, and which I love because one of my children is quite the same. And so the world is a vast opportunity of possibilities. And what's fun is she realizes that, and she wants to do everything all on her own without any help.
Yeah.
The only problem is she's still 3 and understands safety. And we have to look both ways before we cross the street. Okay, I love.
Yes.
Slow motion.
That doesn't kind of. Half an hour ago isn't the same as right this second.
I think it's wonderful that mothers and grandmothers now have really nice words like spirited, because instead of ornery, driving me crazy, naughty, all those.
And you know what? I think a lot of people think that's what those
things are.
children are, but they're not.
Yes.
They just have so much
Energy.
and so much excitement about everything around them.
That's right.
They
That's right.
have to.
Yeah, they just have to. Yes. That's right. I think we should probably start here. We are going to start, my friends.
They're just perfect.
So come find your just most comfortable seated position there. Good morning to all of you who are at home joining us. You also find a comfortable seated position here. Just relax now. You can close your eyes, relax your hands in your lap. Just remember that whatever way you're sitting is great. Whatever comfortable way, it doesn't always have to be with crossed legs if that doesn't work for you. Just bring your legs out in a more relaxed way. Most important part is to relax so that the breath really can come in deeply. And we're breathing through the nose now on inhale and exhale. So in the beginning, just to get started, about the same length on your inhale and exhale is sort of a good place to start. But really, as you get more comfortable with the way we breathe in yoga and you can relax more, the breath sort of takes care of itself. It will become deeper, longer, without you having to kind of manage it so much. So just breathe easy, relax your body. So your spine is rising up lightly now, long spine. And if you just bring your chin in just very slightly towards your throat, then that opens up the back of your neck and really elongates your spine. Good. You can open your eyes. So we'll start our warm-ups here in just a moment, but I wanted to talk with you a little bit about one of the very first written teachings in yoga. Says that the practice of yoga, particularly referring to the postures that we do in yoga, should be steady and joyful. So I really want you to feel that when you do your practice, either here or at home. Just the joy of being able to relax more, breathe more easily. And because of that, I'm going to try today just to slow things down just a little bit. I just want to make sure that you have plenty of time, really, in each pose that we do, to feel that ease and joyfulness that comes from being able to relax and breathe more easily. So just take 1 or 2 more breaths here, seated like this. Good, you can open your eyes now and interlace your hands and stretch up for seated mountain pose. And then right hand coming down to the floor and the left arm coming over. All the way back up, reach up. And then left hand coming down and right arm coming over. And all the way back up, reach up again, seated mountain pose. And this time, just a gentle, easy twist here. Left hand on your right knee. Right fingertips are behind your back. First, lengthen up to get some length in your spine. Draw your low belly in and then gently twist around. Don't have to come very far. Come back around, reach up, seated mountain pose. And then left side now with the right hand on your left knee, your other hand behind you. Make sure to get some length first. Draw your belly in, twisting. And come back around, reach up. Last time here for seated mountain pose. And let your arms come down and then come to your hands and knees now for cat. So your palms are right under your shoulders. So I might say something here about your hands because we will be coming up into downward facing dog in a bit here. So our hands really have a natural curve and arch just like our feet. So be careful that you're not like really flattening out your hands and sort of jamming your the heels of your hands into the mat, particularly in downward facing dog. So just soften up your fingers so that there's a little, that natural little arch there. Now inhale, arch your back and lift your chest and look up. And exhale, round up your back. And again, same thing. And round up your back. And one more time. Rounding up your back. And come into child's pose now. Bring your hips back towards your heels. Lower your head down as you're able. Come back to your hands and knees, arch your back, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, round up your back. One more, inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round up your back, tuck your toes under in the back and lift up your hips and come into downward facing dog. And you make any adjustments you need to here You can soften your knees up a little bit, soften your hands, which then softens the shoulders. Now bring your knees back down. Come back into child's pose and relax. Come up to hands and knees, arch your back, cat one more time here. Exhale, round up your back, tuck your toes under, lift up your hips, downward facing dog. Now step your feet up to your hands and just roll yourself up, taking all the time you need to just roll yourself back up to standing. Very good. Sun salutations. Now bring your palms to your heart. And bring your palm or your hands back down, then inhale, arms up. Palms together as you look up at your hands, and exhale, fold over at a standing forward bend. Anywhere, you can have your hands anywhere on your legs or touch the floor. Now inhale with your head up, flat back, and look forward. As you exhale, step that right foot back and bring that knee down, and then the left foot the same way. And now do cat again. Inhale, arch your back. Look up. Exhale, round up your back. Toes under in the back and lift into downward facing dog. And step your feet up to your hands. And look forward with a flat back, and then fold over, forward bend. Come all the way up, take all the time you need, no need to hurry. Palms together at the top and look up at your hands, and then bring your palms to your heart. I'm going to do one more now. Inhale, arms up, and palms together, looking up, and exhale, fold. Forward bend, wherever that is. Inhale with your head up and a flat back, looking forward. As you exhale, step each foot back and bring your knees down. Inhale for cat, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round up your back. Turn your toes under, lift up your hips, downward facing dog. Breathing here. And step your feet up to your hands and look forward with a flat back. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. And come all the way up, slowly making your way back up. And palms together and palms to your heart. Take a breath there. And lower yourself down now to sitting. I'm going to do the seated wide angle forward bend. So bring your legs into a wide angle here. just bring your hands right in the middle here. So the first thing always to do in these seated forward bending poses is to lengthen up through your spine. That, first of all, that creates some space in your spine, but also it's a protective thing for the low back, because if we sort of jerk ourselves forward, you know, you can really hurt your low back. So lengthen up first and then begin just to come forward to wherever's a comfortable place for you. So the pose changes as you're breathing here. It might start right here, and as you breathe more, you'll find yourself coming farther forward. And then walk your hands back in and bring your arms up overhead. And we're going to come to the side now with your right arm coming to the inside edge of this right leg and the left arm coming across and over. Come all the way back up, and we'll do that now to the left, your left arm coming to the inside edge of your leg, right arm over. And all the way back up. Good, and bring the soles of your feet together now for seated bound angle pose. Remember to come up on the sitting bones instead of rolled back. Just roll yourself up. Let the knees gently come down as you lift up. Good, now just lightly cross in a cross-legged position with your ankles in a comfortable place. This is the seated forward bend with cross legs here. So just placing your fingertips in front of you. And the same thing here, we want to get some length first and then just begin to walk yourself forward, only going as far as is comfortable for your back. And just walking your hands back in. And then come onto your back now and have a strap handy if you can. Otherwise, no worry, we'll do the pose hands instead of with a strap. So pick up your strap now and bring your right leg up in the strap, that right foot pressing up toward the ceiling. This is reclined hand to foot pose. Feeling your low back really widening and relaxing against the floor there. You can bend your knees a little bit more and then you'll really feel that even more. And open your leg now out to the right. Your left arm is going to go right out from your shoulder and look back towards your left hand. Bring your leg back up. And then take that foot out of your strap and just lower your leg back to the floor. And now bring your left foot up. Open your leg out to the left, right arm to the side. Look back at your right hand. Bring your leg back up. And then take your foot out of the strap and lower your leg down. You can just put your strap beside you. And we'll do the one where we bring our knee up to our chest. So inhale your arms back behind your head. As you exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Just interlace your hands. Hug that knee into your chest. Now inhale your arms back and lower your leg. And left side now, left knee up to your chest. And arms back and leg down. And right side again, bring your right knee in. This time hug your knee in and raise your forehead up towards your knee. Relax back, stretch your arms back, and left knee into your chest, and then bring your forehead up. Relax back, stretch, and then just bring both knees into your chest and just rock a little bit. Hug your knees in, just rocking side to side. Stretch your legs out again, and we'll do the knee down twist. So bring your right knee up to your chest and place your left hand on top of that knee. Your right arm can just be in a relaxed way out beside you. And now rolling this knee and your hip over to the left. Does not need to come clear to the floor. When you find a comfortable place in the twist, look back to the right. Come back to your back. We'll do it with the left leg now, left knee coming in towards your chest, and place the right hand on that knee. Your left arm just out in a relaxed way, and then rolling your knee and your hip to the right. When you find that comfortable place in the twist, look back to the left. come back to your back. Just hug both knees in again. Wrap your arms around your knees and rock side to side. Little boat pose. And then just roll yourself to the right using your hands and arms just to press up back to sitting. And then just tuck your and roll forward onto your hands and bring your knees back for cat now. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, round up your back. And again, inhale, arch your back, looking up. And exhale, round up your back. Toes under in the back and lift up your hips. Come into downward facing dog and breathe here. Step your feet up to your hands now and just roll yourself up to standing. Take your time. Coming all the way up. And find your mountain pose here with your feet about hip distance apart. And just relax your body. And especially feeling the breath go clear down into your feet. And you might notice that at the very end of an exhale, when the breath is all the way coming out down through your legs and your feet, your heels sink down and you lengthen up even more just from that pull of gravity that's so helpful to us and really helpful to us in yoga. So just relax your body. Good. We're going to do the extended side angle pose now. So those of you who are with me, if you'll turn on your mat so that you have the length of your mat. So yes, just like that. All of you, yes. So now pivot your, I don't want your feet to be too wide for this, so maybe about 2.5 feet. And just pivot both feet to the right. Just turn on your heels so that you pivot, both feet are going to the right. And this front knee bends a little bit. And take your right hand and lay it on the top of your thigh. So not real far down here. And then bring the left arm up right by your ear. So front knee is bending, right hand, the back of your right hand resting on the top of your thigh. The left arm comes from your shoulder in a line straight up from the shoulder. So this is different from like a side bending pose where we sort of bend the arm across. So in this pose, your arm just goes straight up in a line from the shoulder. Extended side angle pose here. And come all the way up. And turn your feet, pivot your feet to the left now, and we'll do that on the left side. So bending your front knee and rest the back of your left hand just on the top of your thigh and bring the right arm right by your ear, extending from the shoulder straight in a line. Extended side angle pose. Come all the way up. Keep your feet where they are, but pivot them back to the right again for Warrior Two now. So again, bending the front knee, and bring your arms out wide and look forward to your front hand. And lower your arms and turn your feet to the left. Pivot everything to the left. Bring your arms out wide and bend that front knee. The left knee is bending, and you turn and look over your front hand. And lower your arms and make your way down again to sitting. We'll do the simple seated twist here. Slide your right foot in toward the left leg behind you. Now bring your left hand onto your right knee and your right fingertips back behind you. Lengthen up, draw your belly in and twist. Come back around. We'll do it on the other side now. So tucking your left foot in and your right foot going back behind. And the right hand comes onto this knee and the left hand behind you. Make sure to get some length. Draw your belly in and twist. And come back around now and come onto your back. Lay back on your back with your knees bent. So we're going to do bridge pose now for our back here. So bring your feet a little wider than your hips here. You can just have your arms just relaxed beside you with your palms facing down here. So remember that back bending starts in our feet. So using the strength that comes through engaging your feet and your legs, you know, it takes the pressure out of a back bend. So we want to use the strong part because back bending, you know, is sort of, it's not something that we do every day, and it's a little scarier in terms of a pose in yoga. The back bending poses feel a little scary. So when you really think about your feet here, so first inhale and let your low back arch just a tiny bit. As you exhale, your back meets the floor again, and you will be able to really feel your feet then. So one more time with that. Inhale, just a tiny back bend in the low back. As you exhale, your back meets the floor, and stand into your feet now, and your hips will begin to rise up. You can just come up to a place that's comfortable for you. Just keep standing into your feet and let your hips just rise up. And then roll yourself down really slowly. Come back to the ground. And hug both knees into your chest and just rock a little bit side to side. And we'll do it again now. Place your feet back down, wider than your hips. Inhale and let your low back arch. Exhale, let your back meet the floor. Feel your feet stand into your feet and let your hips come up. Keep standing into the feet. Let the hips come up a little more. And then roll back down. And hug your knees into your chest and rock. And just one more time. This time, as your hips come up, sweep your arms back behind your head to relax your shoulders. So inhaling, arching the back. Exhale, back comes to the floor. Stand into your feet. The hips start their way up as you sweep your arms back behind your head now, and just relax your shoulders. Keep standing into your feet. And very slowly roll yourself back down. And hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. And then just roll yourself to the right and press up to a seated position. And find your comfortable sitting position again, like we did in the very beginning. So we haven't done a seated breathing practice yet. We've been doing breathing on our backs. So this is a seated one called the heaven and earth breathing, or the earth and sky breathing. So again, just find a really, really comfortable seated position here. Just rest your hands in your lap, sitting up tall. So in this particular breathing practice, we want to sort of experience what really is a very natural thing for our breath. Our breath, the inhale really originates really even underneath us from the ground and comes all the way up. And there is a natural then pause that happens. We don't really pay attention to it. It's not the same as like holding your breath. There's just a natural place where the breath sort of pauses briefly and then makes a turn going back down. Again, farther down than you might think, clear into the ground. So hence the name, heaven and earth. There's another pause that happens right at the base of your exhale, another natural pause, and you just sort of just wait there briefly until the new breath on its own comes right back into your body. So close your eyes now, relaxing your body, and just begin to have a nice deep inhale, feeling how it comes in even from the earth underneath you, rising up. And at the very top of your inhale, just gently pause right there. And then the inhale makes a turn and begins to come all the way back down. All the way down underneath you into the earth. Pausing again very briefly, very gently, until that new breath on its own comes back in. Rising up toward the sky, pausing at the top of that inhale and all the way back down. And pausing there. Just continue for a few more breaths, just on your own, in your own timing. We'll do our final relaxation now. You can come back onto your back. If you like to have your knees bent when we rest, you can certainly keep your knees bent. Otherwise, you can just stretch your legs out along the ground there. And just take a couple of just very long, slow breaths. Very long, slow inhale, and then a very long and slow exhale. And making sure that your shoulders feel open and soft, that your arms are in a comfortable position as you're laying there. Some people just like to rest their hands on their body or just beside your body. And softening your face now, just let your eyes rest back, softening all of the muscles of your face, your brow, around your eyes, the muscles around your mouth, and especially your jaw. And just bringing a very soft smile to your face. So just a very soft smile relaxes all of the muscles in the face very easily, and also that sense of ease then spreads down into the rest of your body. And just feeling that soothing contact of your whole back body now with the ground underneath you. The pull of gravity, the contact with the ground just gives us a sense of stability. Frees up the rest of the body to open up more. starting to breathe just a little more deeply now. Just reawakening the body. You can move a little bit, move your fingers and toes. You can stretch out in some way that feels good to you. And then if you'll turn over to your right side and just take a breath or two on your side. And just slowly making your way back up to sitting now. And just bring your palms together to your heart. Thank you all so much for being here and joining this yoga class, those of you at home, and I hope all of you have a lovely weekend and that we don't need boats for this weekend with all of the rain. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Namaste.
Namaste. We have pose for it.
Yes, that's right. Yes. How are you, Miss Karen? It'll probably be good this summer. It doesn't feel so good right now. Yeah.
One of the delightful things about getting older is being cold. It's just like, I'm really cold.
I can only remember one time I was hot during the winter time and I was screaming with my baby.
I never understood how I was hot.
That was the only time. Otherwise, I was cold all the time.
For sure.
Wish I could. I got it, Liz. Thanks.
He was born in December.
Yeah, our perspective on changes as our lives.
Yes. Right.
Thank you. Is that
Is he the one that lived with him? No, that was Sean. So it was like, there it is.
he's a different He's trapped.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You are.
I love the slower pace.
Good, good. I'm
Really
I'm
lovely.
so thankful you said something.
I
So,
thought, you know, I said something to Beth, and
Yes.
she said she was feeling the same
yes,
thing.
yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here Tuesday, but I'll be back Thursday.
Okay, see you then. Have a
So, thank you.
safe travels.
Yeah, I'll think of you all.
Have a lovely weekend. Thank you, thank you. Where's Miss Peggy?
I don't know. I haven't seen her this week. I have
Maybe
no
they were
idea.
traveling. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe so. I was thinking, you know, that yogurt, I didn't realize this muscle right here, and actually it's loosened that muscle. It feels so much better.
Wonderful news.
Yeah, so when we're doing the twist, you know, because at the
Yes,
beginning, I
yes.
really kind of
That's right.
struggled.
Yes.
So
Good,
that
good.
it's kind of softening up. And I notice when I
Wonderful.
do that one back and forth, it's a little bit stiff, but it kind of unstiffens,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Yes, that's great. That is great
So that
news.
means, doing something right.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? I'm good. How are you, Gisela? Yes. ladies, you may have a mat. I'll give you one.
Oh, we can take our mask.
You can, that's right, yes. I have to really remind myself because it's not natural anymore. We're so used to wearing them. At lunch, what do you do? If you eat here,
Yeah,
so take them off,
well, you walk in with it.
and then you take it off,
And then when the food comes,
then you can, I see,
yeah,
got
we
it.
cheat a lot because when we're sitting around the table.
Yes.
We all are vexing it.
Yes, so you can talk with each other, and yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we hurry to get it done.
Yes, sort of, I think. You can move them any way you want, actually. I'm just...
I lost Floyd.
Hi! There he is, right. Which, some people have been using these instead. Would you rather have one of those? Okay, yes. Show me where you want it now.
Right here.
Right here? Good.
Purse in this chair. Put my purse in this chair.
You're already done. You're tired.
I have enough here. How are you, dear?
I'm fine.
Good, good.
I don't know if I'll make it next week at all because we have the window washers. I live in a townhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We don't know when.
You just, can you do it have you ever done it online before? I mean, have you?
Well, no, that the people, that they're taking care of it, the HOA.
Oh,
Oh, see, and we can't. Oh gosh, it's
well,
just a mess.
anyway, you
I
just
don't-
come when you can.
Oh, yeah, that's
so,
right. So if I disappear.
okay, I'll know why. You're supervising window washers.
Yeah, I'm sure they're doing the inside.
Oh my gosh, wow. Wow.
So, they'll have to be inside.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, Sean.
How are you doing?
How many do I have out? I thought I had 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess that's right.
Yeah, right.
I call it June once in a while.
Oh, what's she doing?
She's doing okay. She can't drive anymore.
Oh, God. That's a handful. It kind of, well, then it's okay always, doesn't it?
Oh no. She can't drive anymore.
Oh, God, that's sad.
Yeah.
I think this is gross.
I'll move that, Gisela. I just sort of was trying to get it in a general. Hi, good morning.
And Dad come over for lunch too.
Let me see where I want to put this.
Find out. Ain't Father's Day.
Yes, I want it back, maybe.
I think Father's Day's in June, I think it is.
Daisy snuck in.
Yes. Did I?
Yeah, she was quiet. We got what?
No, we don't have to wear our masks in the mall anymore.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we got rid of them.
Just the whole time? Not at all?
Not at all anymore.
Hi, Mary.
We don't have to wear them in the mall anymore.
Well, things are changing. I went to Target.
In the store, in the stores, some of the stores
Say
still
you have to.
wearing their masks in the stores if we go in the stores.
So
But other than that, out through the mall, we don't have to wear them anymore.
I think we have to keep them with us because some places do and some places don't. And yeah.
Hi, Mary, how are you doing?
Pretty good, how you doing? It's good to see you here.
I know, I was here on Tuesday because I went to do laundry. Tuesday's laundry day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we go to the Aggieville Laundromat Speed Wash. I think that's the one we go to.
Yep.
We have a guy that does his laundry the same day as we do ours on Tuesday, and he comes and gets us and takes
How
us.
nice. That's very nice. Let's see if I have enough. I might need another. Lane, do you? Let's see.
Looks like it might rain again today.
I know, people have been saying that all morning. Lane, do you want, some people are using these black chairs. Would you rather have a black chair or a folding chair?
Oh, a folding.
Folding chair.
My knees. My knees are telling me
That's right, that's right. I don't know.
I think Joyce is coming.
Oh, I better get one more mat. I thought I had enough, but I obviously don't. I'm going to put this one over here for Joyce.
So if I disappear, you'll know what happened. Well, that's good, but it does hamper your routine. That's right.
Hi, Floyd. I am.
Yeah. So I would drop it. They were in and out,
Let's see, why are all these little pop-ups here that I don't want? That looks good. This one doesn't look so good here. How many of you are traveling on Memorial Day? No? Yep.
just the cemeteries.
Yeah, yes. That's right. Yes, we should be, so happy that we are visiting instead of staying.
Nice to be on the same page, yeah.
Is that Joyce?
I appreciate that.
There you are, my dear. I have a chair just for you.
Oh, thank you.
Right there.
Okay.
Good, come in here. Gosh. Mm-hmm. Got you one. I have one for you. I'll get, let me get that for you. You don't have to do that. Yep, come sit over here, Barbara. Let me just make sure that you're not in the shop. Have a seat and let me look.
Yeah, excellent. It looks so much better.
Barbara. Yeah, both of you, I need to move a little bit. Daisy, if you could move just a little bit that way. And Elaine, come up here and I'll just move you back. I have to get you out of... Oh. No. And Barbara, I'm going to move you just a little bit over this way. Now have a seat and let me check. I like the circle feeling here. Perfect. On that side. What is that?
I left a mask in my locker just in case, but I'd never go into one of the stores.
Hop up just for a minute, Joyce. I'm going to move you just a little bit here. Over this way. Have a seat and let me check one more time.
My mask on the glasses.
Yeah.
Better. Good.
But in some stores, I think you still don't wear it. You mean the one at the mall?
We are ready. Sorry that it takes so long, but anyway, welcome to all of you. Welcome to anybody who's joining us from home. So just get comfortable now in your chairs. Just plant your feet so that you can feel your feet really well and sit up tall. Just let the back of your chair... Oh, you know what? Yes, I will try to do that, and I will move back a little bit. Barbara, you know, you know what? Let me just move you. You two move still more. No.
Over here, that way you can see her.
Would that be better? That's better. Yeah, thank you, Mary. Thank you. Yes, get your stuff. I'll get your shoes for you. Mary, thank you. That's a great idea.
You can handle it over here.
I know where she is.
Okay, here.
But that one movie.
And I can even move you. Don't sit yet. I'm going to move you forward a little bit. Now, see. Gisela, is that too close to you right there, Gisela?
Well, we'll try not to get
Okay.
too hard. I can always move forward.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Get out of this place.
Yeah, and I watched, I did a couple counts on the.
Thank you all.
I'm like a baby.
That's better. So, you know, when you come in, you also can find a place that you feel really comfortable. Just because I have put some things out, just know that you can move things around. If you can't see me well enough, or you'd like to be a little closer just so you can hear me better, feel free to just move anything that I've put out. So, you know, there are some issues with being able to see and hear as well. So I want you to, just do the best we can. So make sure you just find a comfortable place for you, no matter where I've put the things out. So now, just relax in your chair and just feel the support of your chair. Feel the support of the ground underneath your feet there. Really plant your feet. Relax your body now. And notice that your breathing will start to get deeper. Breathing through your nose on both inhale and exhale. Making sure that your body feels relaxed, that your face feels relaxed. So remember that the breathing in yoga is is really connected directly to whatever pose we're doing. So as soon as you find the shape of the pose that we're doing, you make sure to connect back to your breathing. The breathing is what helps us relax our bodies, relax our minds. So just know that the breath goes right with the pose. So now just sit forward in your chair, place your palms on your knees for cat stretch now. So arching your back a little bit and looking up. Exhale, round up your back. And just keep going just like that. Inhaling, arch your back. Exhale, round up your back. And one more of those. Inhaling, arching your back. Exhale, rounding your back. And now move your feet a little wider apart and circle around. Just make a big circle. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your neck and your head relaxed as you do that. And then go back the other way with your circle. Good, you can sit back a little bit more now and bring your arms up overhead and interlace your hands and stretch up now into seated mountain pose. And then let your right hand come down to the seat of your chair and your left arm coming over for seated side stretch. And come all the way back up and stretch up again, seated mountain pose. And then left hand come down to the seat of the chair, right arm coming over. Come all the way up and stretch up again. This time, just a little twist here. Bring your left hand onto your right knee and holding the back of your chair. First, lengthen up, get some length in your spine. Draw your belly in a little bit and twist. Come back around, reach up. And go to the other side now, right hand on your left knee, holding the back of your chair. Lengthen your spine. Draw your belly in and twist. Come back around, reach up. And let your arms come down, but your legs going forward now. Sit a little forward in your chair and just move your feet around and point and flex your feet. Make circles. Good. And sit back now. We'll do our sun salutation. So bring your palms to your heart. Now inhale your arms up overhead and bring your palms together. Exhale, fold over now in a forward bend, and anywhere you can fold over to is just fine. No worry about coming down real far. As you inhale, bring your right knee up to your chest. Just hold the back of your knee, draw it in towards your chest. You could look up. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. Inhale, place both palms on your knees. Arch your back a little bit and look up. This is Cobra pose. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. And inhale, draw the left knee up to your chest now and look up for lunge pose here. And fold back over. And come all the way up now, arms out and up. Palms together, bring your palms down to your heart. We'll do it one more time now. Inhale, arms up, looking up. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. Inhale, right knee up to your chest, holding the back of your knee, and look up. This is lunge pose. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, both palms on your knees, and arch your back and look up for cobra. And exhale, fold over. And left knee up. And back over. And all the way up, arms out and up, palms together, and palms down to your heart. Good. Now, let's do head to knee pose now. So bring your legs forward. You can sit a little forward in your chair and bring this right leg in, bring the right foot in, and the right knee out to the side. So you're sort of pointing your toes here. This right knee goes out to the side. This is head to knee pose. Put one hand on each leg. Sit up tall first, and then just slide this left hand down the leg, just to a comfortable place for your back. Don't need to overdo. Come all the way up, and we'll go to the other side now with the left knee is bending and the right leg goes forward. First sitting up tall, and then sliding your right hand down your leg. And roll all the way back up. Still sitting forward in your chair now. Bring the soles of your feet together with your knees going apart. This is seated bound angle pose. So just gently press your knees apart a little more and sit up really tall. And bring your knees back up now, and bring your feet a little wider apart. And rest your arms on your legs. This is the wide angle forward bend. So we want to really feel the low back relax here. So just take a deep breath and just sort of exhale your breath right into your low back. And you can just stay right here. This is a good place. You can also drop your arms between your knees if you would like to come down a little further. Now to come up, place one hand on each knee and press down into your knees and just roll yourself up really slowly here. Good. Let's do our knee to our chest now. So bringing the arms up first. And then bring your right knee into your chest. Just wrap your hands around that knee, bring it into your chest. Bring your forehead down towards your knee. And then inhale your arms back up. Going to the left side now, left knee up. forehead down. Back up, arms up. And bring your right knee up to your chest and your forehead to your knee. And all the way back up. And last time with the left leg now. And all the way up. And lower your arms down now. Sit forward in your chairs and bring your knees wide apart. I can't remember if we've done this pose before. This is a twist called the Morning Star. So bring your arms out wide, and on your next exhale, just drop your knees, both of your knees, over to the right and look back to the left. And bring your knees back up. And this time, as you exhale, drop your knees to the left and look back to the right. Good, and lower your arms. And let's do a little bit more cat stretch now, arching your back and rounding up your back. And again, arching and rounding up your back. Good, and come up to standing now and come behind your chair. Actually, Mary, would you do the seated one just once so Barbara could watch you do that?
Okay.
So Barbara, you can do this sitting down. Mary's going to do it so you could sit down and do what she's doing.
Oh, I'm good with this.
Okay, all right. Are you sure? Anybody else want to see the seated?
My problem is that I have a hard time hearing.
Hearing, I know, I know.
And my ears are pretty good, but you could talk a little louder, it would help.
Okay, all right. I will do my best. You can stand back up. All right, okay.
I'll
Sit down. All right.
I prefer to sit down.
Mary does the beautiful example of the seated version of this. So moon and stars now. Gisela can do it too. So bring your arms up overhead, palms together. And side bending now over to the right. Crescent moon pose. Come back up and over to the left. And up. Now step out wide, bring your arms out wide for 5-pointed star. And now turn your feet out and bend your knees and bend your elbows, palms are up. Goddess pose. And reach through. And now right arm down and left arm going up for half triangle pose. Or sort of like your star just rotated on its side. Left hand down, right arm going up. And reach through. And goddess pose again. Turn your feet out and bend your knees. Elbows in, palms are up. Good. Reach through. And step together. Half moon pose over to the right. Up and over to the left. Up, just one more time, go through it. 5-pointed star. And goddess pose. 5-pointed star. And half triangle, right hand down, left arm going up. And reach through, 5-pointed star, and over to the left now, half triangle, left hand down, right arm up. And reach through. And last time for goddess pose. 5-pointed star and step together, half moon to the right. Up and to the left. Up, good, and lower your arms. So let's do tree pose now. So just with your fingers lightly on the back of your chair now. Have your feet about hip distance apart to start with. And then shift all of your weight now into your left leg and bring this right knee out to the side. The right toes are pointed and that knee is out to the side, but your hips are going straight forward. And your gaze with your eyes is going straight forward. Relax your body. You could stay right here. You can also bring your palms to your heart. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side now. So this time all your weight is going to go down your right leg. Point the foot and bring that knee out to the side. And square your hips forward. And your gaze is going straight forward. And your body is relaxing. And your palms to your heart. You all do that so well. Someday I'm going to have somebody take a picture of us doing that. We can put it in the newsletter or something. Have a seat in your chair. Good. Let's repeat that cat again now. Just arch your back and round up your back. So cat, first of all, cat is a really good warming up kind of pose, but also it's just very good for sort of bringing the spine back into kind of a... We've been doing either forward bending or back bending or standing, and now we're sitting. Good. Now sit forward in your chair if you're not already there. And really plant your feet now about hip distance apart. And reach around for chest expansion now and hold the back of your chair. So remember, this back bending pose, we really start the back bend in our feet. So just stand into your feet and right away your chest lifts up. Now release out of that. You can shake your shoulders a little bit, your arms and shoulders. And then place both hands on the back of the low back. Your fingers are pointing down. And the same thing here, we start this back bend in our feet. So press into your feet. The chest lifts up and opens up. There's a natural curve now. The head is the very last part to just relax back. Slowly come back up, being careful with your head. And we'll do that again now. Stand into your feet. Let your chest open up, lift up, and just follow that natural curve with the head being very relaxed at the very end. And come all the way back up and widen out your feet and come into that wide angle forward bend again now. Just relax your back, your shoulders, just breathing right here or dropping your arms between your knees. And then place one hand on each knee, press down into the knees to help you roll back up. And sit back in your chair now and roll your shoulders to the back. And then roll them forward. Now drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. But don't lift your shoulder up, just stretch the neck here. And bring your head back up. And drop your ear towards your left shoulder now. And bring your head back up and make a circle now. Keep the shoulders relaxing down as you circle around. And then reverse and go the other way with your circle. Good. Now, Loretta, do you need something?
Barbara Tolley. Is Barbara Tolley in?
Right here? Mm-hmm. And bring your chin now in towards your chest. We'll watch your stuff for you.
What?
I'll watch your stuff for you.
Nobody's gonna bother. No, pretty honored.
So chin now towards your chest, and just ever so slowly now we're going to be rolling down into ragdoll. So loosen up your shoulders as if you don't have any bones in your shoulders, and just very slowly now, legs, and just rolling down. And then place one palm on each knee, press down into your knees, and just really, really slowly rolling back up. And when you're all the way back up, just rest your hands in your lap, get very comfortable again in your chair so that you feel completely supported by your chair, leaning into the back of the chair, resting your hips on the seat of your chair, feeling your feet there really planted on the ground. And now just taking a couple of extra long breaths here. So on your inhale, just let your belly rise, and a very long, slow inhale. Extra, extra long, breathing in. And a very extra long exhale. All the way back down. The exhale, the breath goes down even through your legs and your feet, all the way into the ground. And we'll do that just one more time. Extra, extra long inhale. Relax the belly. And very, very long exhale. All the way down, clear down through your legs, through your feet, and into the ground. Good. Just breathe in a very easy, relaxed way now. Relaxing your hands in your lap. And softening all of the muscles of your face, around your forehead, your eyes, letting your eyes really be soft and relaxed. All the muscles around your face, your mouth, especially your jaw. Relax your jaw. Just bringing a very soft smile to your face, which will relax your face even more and also spread down through the rest of your body. Softening your shoulders, let your shoulders just widen and soften. Belly is relaxed as you're breathing there, so just notice the rising and falling of your belly. So the relaxation pose in yoga just really helps us to learn more about really taking care of our bodies. You know, modern life really has a lot of parts of it that are stressful for us, busyness and kind of overdoing. So we have the relaxation pose in yoga to really help us with that. Just to relax the body, letting go of tension, letting go of worries and busy thoughts, at least for this time when we're together. So just starting to breathe now, just a little more deeply, and just start to reawaken your body. You could make some gentle movements now. Maybe stretch your legs forward and your arms forward. Move around a little bit. And reach up into seated mountain pose for a big stretch here. And then bring your fingertips onto your temples and just massage and around your jaw. And the base of your skull with your fingertips and your thumbs. And the back of your neck and the top of your shoulders. And bring your palms together to your heart now. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely weekend and some sunshine. Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You all right?